A human has about 28,000 days to live. That's it. And if you're like me, you have probably spent a lot of those days wondering, is it too late to start something new? For me, that something new is YouTube. But hang on, let me give you some context first. There are around 50 million YouTube channels out there, and every day about 5,000 new ones pop up. That's a lot of creators, a lot of voices, and a lot of content. So it's easy to think, do we really need another channel? When everything is already done, why create more? Is there even room for me? And honestly, that's what I've been asking myself for last couple of years. Hello ji, namaste. My name is Khwayish. I'm a video creator, balancing a full-time job with lots and lots of projects that just stay in my head. But that's about to change. Let me explain. I started making videos when I was 16. Back then, my goals were very high. Like every film guy, I wanted to make my own films, tell stories, and bring my ideas to life. But as time went on, things shifted. The demand for video editors grew, and I found myself caught in the corporate and freelance loop, where I was still doing what I loved doing, but always for someone else. See, it wasn't bad. It's actually crazy out there. And if you are a video editor, this is the perfect time for you to grow to your full potential. See, the best part about corporate life is it offers stability, growth, and perks, which kinda gives a sense and a feeling of financial security. And that's one of the most privileged things one can really have. But here is the thing. While the work is exciting in its own way, if you are a creative soul, you can't help but feel like a small part of you is being left behind every single day. Look, if you're someone who jumped on a creative path very young and ended up in something that I call CCR. Okay, so CCR stands for Corporate Creative Role, which basically means when your passion meets the safety net of corporate culture. If you have chosen the path of CCR, you have probably chosen this path because it feels much more safer. And that's okay. That's what truly matters, right? And that's what I was thinking. Until this reel appeared on my feed last year.
The act of shedding tears is not indicative of weakness. Rather, it serves as a poignant signal that you've shouldered strength for an extended duration. Each tear is a testament to the emotional resilience that has sustained you, and allowing these tears is a powerful acknowledgement of your humanity amid the challenges of enduring.
I saw this video and I couldn't stop myself from asking, what is my moment like this? What is that something, if I achieved, would move me into tears? What drives me? What's my big goal? What am I chasing? I didn't have an answer. I'm sure my younger self had multiple answers for this, but I didn't. The question stuck with me for months. The more I thought about it, the more clueless I felt. Look, I'm grateful for what I have. I've worked day and night to climb this corporate ladder. But as years pass by, one thing is becoming clear. That 20 years from now, I don't really want to be doing the same thing that I'm doing now. So, like an average kid with a quarter-life crisis, I decided to try everything. And YouTube is one of them. For years I've craved this, but I have always let this fear and this perfectionism keep me stuck. I told myself it's not the right time, I'll start when everything is perfect, I don't own a camera, I don't have time to edit. I always had a counter argument for every solution I gave myself. But I've realized one thing, that no one can tell my story the way I can. No one can tell your story the way you can. And trust me when I say this, every story matters, including yours. So, here is the thing. If you're like me, stuck between a corporate grind and have lots of projects in head, take this as your sign to slowly start working on that project you have been pushing aside for years now. Maybe it's a photo series, a book, an edit, a short film, or even a YouTube channel. That's exactly what I'm gonna do now. This year, I'm taking the plunge. I'm starting to tell stories that really inspire me. I'm going to document my life, my friend's life, my dog's life, and create everything and anything that excites me. The goal is simple: to create more, get better, and move on. So, coming back to the main question, is it too late to start something new? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have an answer yet. But maybe the only way to find out is to give it a shot. And as someone who has always been a latecomer, let me say this: it's better to arrive late than to not arrive at all. So let's take that first step. Start small, start messy, start foolish, but most importantly, just start. With that, welcome to Khwayish, One Life, Million Dreams. But what's Khwayish and why Khwayish?
Khwayish.
We'll figure that out soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.